Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome, okay? This week we're going to talk about the truth, okay? Because my soul is in heaven, all right? I am part of heaven, okay? My soul has been in heaven for about 10 years now, okay? So I see the truth in real time, okay? I see Satan, okay? So, and my love is conquering evil, okay? I am part of Jesus Christ, love, and heaven, okay? So, I am part of that because my soul is in heaven, all right? And I am explaining the truth to you. Today, we're going to talk about the truth about prejudice and hate. I'm going to explain the truth about prejudice and hate and how it's keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay? My soul is in heaven. Okay? I was attacked by evil, delivering my soul to heaven. I was attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate, delivering my soul to heaven. Okay? I'm in the war for heaven. Okay? All right? Okay? And we're going to tell you how the prejudice and hate is created, things like that. Okay? I'm going to explain to you how to remove your fear and your corruption, because that is what creates prejudice and hate, is fear and corruption is created from evil, okay? And evil is created from the fear and the corruption. Prejudice and hate is created from the fear and corruption, okay? What happened is, a long time ago, before civilization, Satan started a war against heaven, okay? This is the truth I received from heaven, okay? Satan started a war against heaven, okay? And when Satan started this war against heaven, he created fear, okay? Fear is a spell of Satan, okay? It is Satan. Fear is a spell of Satan. This is what makes you prejudge and hate, is fear, okay? The laws of prejudice are I can't, I couldn't, or I won't, or I don't, you know, things like that. Or that's impossible, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. That's created from fear. The I can't. You got to do what they say can't be done. That goes against prejudice. Okay? The laws of prejudice are things like impossible, I can't, I couldn't. That's because of your own fear. Your own fear causes you to think like that. And that's what's keeping your soul out of heaven. That's how Satan keeps your soul out of heaven, is with the laws of prejudice, or what is caused by the fear, because we need to remove the fear. Okay? And this is going to remove your prejudice and your hate when you remove your fear. Okay? This is what makes you prejudge and hate. Living in fear and corruption is what makes you prejudge and hate. Okay? Living in fear is what, and corruption is what causes you to prejudge and hate. This attacks the truth. This attacks heaven. This attacks the forces of love. This attacked Jesus Christ when he was alive. Okay? Because Jesus Christ was in the war for heaven when he was here. He was attacked by this. He was attacked by prejudice and hate. I'm attacked by prejudice and hate for delivering my soul to heaven. Okay? Fear and evil is there to keep your soul out of heaven. That's why it's there. Okay? Evil is created from prejudice and hate. Okay? When a person does an evil act, they bow and break to prejudice and hate. That's what causes a person to do an evil act. Okay? things that are created from fear are prejudice and hate. Evil, acts of evil is created from fear because it's created from prejudice and hate. Okay? Evil is the cause of mental illness and suicide. When a person gets attacked by evil, they're in the war for heaven. They want to escape the pain. What do? To escape the pain, they commit suicide. That's what they do. That means their love was broken. Okay? When evil breaks your love, that creates things like mental illness and suicide. It hurts, yeah. Okay? So, that's created from prejudice and hate, which comes from fear and corruption. Fear and corruption attacks the truth when it attacks heaven. Okay? That's it. Okay? Things created from fear are prejudging hate, chaos, evil. Evil creates more fear. Mental illness, suicide. All the bad stuff we see going on around the world is created from fear. Okay? Prejudice and hate is created from fear. That creates evil. Okay? All right? That is there to break your love and keep it weak. That's what prejudice and hate does. It keeps your love weak so your soul never makes it to heaven. That's why it is there. Okay? That's why prejudice and hate is there. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. Fear and evil is there to keep your soul out of heaven. You have to rise against this. And in order to do that, you have to remove your fear and your corruption. When you remove your fear and corruption, you will stop prejudging and hating. You will stop attacking the truth. You will stop attacking heaven. And you will stop attacking the forces of love. When you remove your fear and your corruption. Okay? Jesus Christ was in the war for heaven. He was attacked by prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. Okay? Prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards live in fear. They defend Satan. Okay? Because who created fear? Satan. Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? When you live in fear, you're gonna defend prejudice and hate. You're gonna defend Satan when you live in fear. When you remove your fear, you defend heaven. Okay? Alright? That's why we need to remove our fear. It's very important. Because when you remove your fear, you're freeing yourself from Satan. When you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you are freeing yourself from Satan. Okay? Jesus Christ was attacked by this. Because everybody lived in fear. He was attacked by prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. Okay? The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards live in fear. They attack the truth, they attack heaven, and they attack the forces of love. Okay? They're evil. That's how evil attacks. Okay? Evil attacks love and freedom. The forces of love defends love and freedom. Because heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? That's where my soul is at. Alright? This is why I can see the truth in real time. And I see Satan. Satan can't hide from me anymore. Okay? My soul entered heaven 10 years ago. Jesus told me the truth, what happened to him. Okay? The truth I learned from heaven is that Jesus Christ was tortured and murdered before he could tell you how to deliver your soul to heaven. You understand? That's the truth I learned. Okay? He won because he never ever gave up to win. That's how he won. Because he never gives up to win. That kept his soul in heaven. His soul was already in heaven when they tortured and murdered him. Okay? When your soul's already in heaven, your love is conquering evil. You are defending love and freedom with the forces of love. Okay? All right? Okay, so fear is Satan. Okay? That's what fear is. Fear is Satan. We need to remove the fear. Okay? The truth about prejudice and hate is it's created from fear and corruption. Okay? What happens is you believe in propaganda and lies. This is what keeps you in fear. Okay? That's it. You're being fed propaganda and lies. This keeps you in fear. And you never rise against prejudice and hate. And you never remove your fear. I'm showing you how to remove your fear. Me, Jesus Christ, love in heaven, are showing you how to remove your fear. This is being explained by J.T. Quick's Jesus Christ, Love and Heaven. This is being attacked. This is being explained, This is being explained by me, Jesus Christ, Love and Heaven. To you. This is intelligence because I'm in the war for heaven. This is intelligence from heaven. I'm in the war for heaven. So I'm delivering you intelligence so you can deliver your souls to heaven. Okay? The correct way, the right way. You can follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Jesus Christ was sent here to show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. But before he can show you that, he was tortured and murdered by prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. Evil. Okay? He was attacked. I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. With the amount of prejudice and hate and evil I was attacked by. Okay? I'm a defender for heaven. I removed my fear and corruption. And my soul entered heaven 10 years ago. Okay? My entire life changed after that. I am prejudged and hated so bad, I can't even get a job. I am prejudged and hated so bad, I can't even go on a date. No, this is real. I know it's real. Okay? And that's because everybody lives in fear. And when they live in fear, they prejudge and hate. That's where prejudgment and hate is created from. Fear. Okay? That's the truth about prejudice and hate. Okay? I'm going to tell you one more time what's created from fear. Okay? Prejudice and hate is created from fear. Okay? Evil is created from prejudice and hate. Okay? So that means fear. Evil is created from fear. Okay? Fear creates more fear. Evil creates more fear. Okay? That's what's keeping you in fear. Fear and evil is what's keeping your soul out of heaven. This is what's keeping your soul out of heaven. Is prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. This is what's keeping your love weak and broken. I'm showing you how to make your love powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? Yeah. So that's what fear and evil does. It keeps your love weak and broken. So your love never strengthens. You never build courage. That's what evil does. Fear and evil keeps your love weak and broken. What I'm showing you how to do is to go against that. Okay? And what else is created from fear? All kinds of things are created from fear. I'm showing you how to go against that, to remove your fear. When you believe in yourself and you never ever give up to win against evil, you are removing your fear. Okay? You are removing your fear. That's what I'm showing you in my videos, okay? Now I'm going to explain to you how to deliver your soul to heaven, okay? Let's explain how an animal delivers its soul to heaven first, okay? An animal lives in the wild, okay? And in order to survive in the wild, an animal has to do a couple things, okay? It believes in itself, okay? It always believes in itself. It never ever gives up to win, to survive in the wild, okay? That keeps its soul in heaven, okay? That keeps its soul in heaven. So when it dies, it wins. It wins when it dies. An animal wins when it dies because it never gives up. It never gives up to win. Well, it works the same way with a human. Back before civilization, you were delivering your souls to heaven. Back when you were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, living in the wild, yeah. Why? Because you had to survive in the wild. That means you always believed in yourself and you never gave up to win. That kept your souls in heaven while you were alive. Because you had to live in the wild and you had to survive. Well, now that we have civilization and fear is what comes with civilization, because that's when Satan started and created fear, was before civilization, when he started a war against heaven. Okay? And that fear was spread throughout the land with civilization. Okay? That's where you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. So now, in order to deliver your soul to heaven, you have to always believe in yourself, never ever give up to win against evil. Against evil, yeah. And this is going to remove your fear. Okay? This is going to start removing your fear. And you start to overcome or free yourself from Satan. Okay? You start to believe in yourself. And you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? This is going to build courage. This is going to build confidence. Okay? All right? Know that heaven is there. Heaven is a pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. You're trying to free yourself from Satan through removing all your fear. When you start to remove your fear and your corruption, you start to automatically behave. Yeah, you'll start to automatically behave. You start believing in the truth. The real truth from heaven. You start to believe in the truth. You'll start to know the difference between the truth, what's the truth, and what's a lie. Okay? You start believing in, you know the difference between good and bad. You start learning that. Okay? When you start to remove your fear. Okay? All right? People that live fearless know the truth. Okay? So, people that have no fear in them have courage. Because they have that courage, they know the truth. People that have a lot of courage know the truth. Okay? That's what you're doing. You're building courage. When you believe in yourself and you never give up to win, you're building courage. You're making your love unbreakable and powerful. Or powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. That's what you're doing. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. What you're doing is you're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. That's what you're doing. Because you're removing your fear. Okay? We need to remove the fear. The fear comes from Satan. You need to remove that. Okay? And what we're doing is we're removing that. And as you start to remove your fear, you start to see the truth. You start to understand the truth. You'll start to believe in the truth from heaven. Okay? You're delivering your soul to the truth. That's what you're doing. When you believe in yourself and you never ever give up to win against evil, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? You're defending love and freedom with the forces of love. That's what you're doing. You're protecting your soul on the way to heaven is what you're doing. Yeah. And you start to see the truth from heaven. You start to understand the truth. In real time, you'll start to see the truth throughout, your area or the land that you live in. You start to understand the truth. Okay? And what else? And don't fear God, okay? God loves you. God prays for you. God cheerleads your soul to heaven, okay? And guess what? You get attacked by evil, we got your back, okay? Me, Jesus Christ, love in heaven, we got your back. Jesus Christ, love in heaven, has your back all the way to heaven. Okay? Know that heaven is there. Never give up to win. Okay? All right? It's tough. It's a tough journey. Being attacked by prejudice and hate is not easy. Okay? That's why we're making your love unbreakable. Okay? So, all right? We're making your love powerful and unbreakable. Okay? What else? There's no judgment. You're the judge, whether you delivered your soul to heaven or not. There is no judgment in love. No judgment. Okay? No judgment. You're the judge. Okay? And you're not going to fear death. After you become fearless and remove all your fear, and you know your soul has entered heaven, you win. You win. You conquered evil. You win. Okay? Because that's what prejudice and hate is. Evil. You conquered evil. You win. You freed yourself from Satan, conquered evil, and won. Okay? That's what you did. Never give up to win. Okay? You in heaven, you're at war for heaven. You're in the war for heaven. You never lose. That's it. You in heaven never lose. Okay? You're going to get attacked by prejudice and hate probably, and believe me, you're going to see it. And you got to know that you're in the war for heaven. Never give up to win, okay? I'll explain the causes and effect in a few minutes, okay? Between the forces of love and evil, prejudice and hate, okay? What else? You see the truth from heaven. You're going to start to see the truth in real time. You're going to know you're being lied to, things like that. Okay? You're going to know who to trust and who not to trust, I'll tell you that, things like that. Yeah. Okay? I'm going to explain to you what I was attacked by. I'll get into specifics, okay? When I explain the next segment. Now we're going to talk about, now your soul's in heaven and you're defending heaven, okay? So now we're going to talk about the causes and effect of prejudice and hate versus the forces of love, okay? All right? Because when your soul's in heaven, you become the forces of love, okay? That means your love is conquering evil, okay? These are the things that you're going to get attacked by, because see, you delivered your soul to heaven correctly. What you did was you defend your love, heaven, while delivered your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? So you're going to get attacked by this. Now we're going to talk about the causes and effect, okay? What happens is you're defending love and freedom with the forces of love, okay? That's what you're doing. You're defending love and freedom with the forces of love, okay? All right? That's going to go up against their prejudice, okay? That's going to hurt their prejudice, okay? The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. That's going to hurt their prejudice. They're going to attack you, okay? They're going to attack you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, trolling, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They'll blame you for this, blame you for that, everything's your fault. They'll troll you, things like that. It never ends. It never ends. Okay? So, because you made your love powerful and unbreakable, they're attacking you because they're trying to break your love. What they're trying to do is see if they can break your love. After evil breaks your love, that pulls your soul out of heaven. Because you're not bowing and breaking the prejudice and hate. See? When you don't bow and break the prejudice and hate, and you only bow and break the Jesus Christ love in heaven, your soul enters heaven after you removed all your fear. Okay? Yeah. All right? Because once your soul enters heaven, you're not going to bow and break the prejudice and hate anymore. You're going to know the difference between prejudice and hate and the forces of love. Okay? So what's going to happen is the prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards are going to attack you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack, blaming. They're going to blame you for this, everything's your fault. They're going to talk behind your back, probably ruin your reputation. That's what they did to me. Okay? They're doing this because they want to break your love, because you made your love unbreakable. Because now you're not bowing and breaking the prejudice and hate anymore. That's how you made your love unbreakable. Okay? And they're going to try to break your love. Okay? And let's say somebody's trolling you or breaking your balls or your chops. You know? Tell them, hey, I delivered my soul to heaven. You know? Leave me alone. You know? That's it. I delivered my soul to heaven. I win when I die. Go have a nice life. They're the ones following Satan into the gates of hell. Because they live in fear. They're the one following Satan into the gates of hell. You follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Okay? There you go, you know? You're defending heaven. You're not going to let him break you. Your soul's going to stay in heaven. Because you're in the war for heaven. Okay? Or you could be nasty about it. You could tell them, hey, take your prejudice and hate and stick it up your butt. You could tell them something like that, okay? I'm not going to curse, but because I'm trying to make this a family-friendly video. But, you know, you could tell them where to stick it. And you can use the curse word if you'd like. That's okay. Because you're telling them the truth. Okay? Tell them, hey, I win when I die. Go have a nice life. Tell them, hey, you know, I win when I die. You can take your prejudice and hate and stick it up your, I win when I die. Have a nice life. That's what you tell them. Okay? Prejudice and hate is there to attack heaven. That's why it's there. Okay? The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards are there to defend Satan. That's what prejudice and hate and cowards do. Okay? You're a warrior for heaven. That's it. You defend heaven. When you defend heaven and conquer evil, you're a warrior. A good warrior never ever gives up. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Because they always believe in themselves and they never ever give up to win. Okay? Against evil. Okay? All right? They remove their fear and they build courage and confidence. Yeah. And your forces of your love is through your talents. Okay? Remember, the forces of your love is through your talents. Okay? I was playing bass guitar when my soul entered heaven. Okay? I was playing it by ear. I was playing bass guitar. Okay? I was doing some really cool stuff with it. And my soul entered heaven. I drove the trolls and cowards completely out of their minds when my soul entered heaven. I got fired from my job for delivering my soul to heaven. And then I was attacked by evil. It hurt when I was attacked by evil. I just never gave up to win. At that point, I already knew my soul was already in heaven. And I saw prejudice and hate. And then I was attacked by evil. That's why I did not commit suicide. Okay? Because I knew I was being attacked by evil. Well, I knew I was hurting really bad. And I knew if I committed suicide, I wasn't going to heaven. Okay? That I knew. I knew if I committed suicide, I was not going to heaven. Okay? That's how Jesus had my back. Okay? Jesus had my back when I was attacked by evil. Okay? Jesus Christ, love in heaven, had my back when I was attacked by evil. And that's how I survived. It hurt. It hurt really bad. My entire life and career was destroyed. Okay? I had absolutely nothing. Okay? And my life is still not the way it was, that's for sure. Okay? So, being attacked by evil is not easy. It's one of the hardest things I went through in my entire life, is when I was attacked by evil. I went through a very hard time. All because I delivered my soul to heaven. It's pretty sad how people treat you because you delivered your soul to heaven. It's pretty sad. It really is. Because nobody knows the truth. It's really sad. And I'm still treated like a piece of crap today because of it. Because everybody lives in fear. I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. That's why I want you to conquer evil and win. Put your soul in heaven. I know I win when I die. Nothing beats that feeling. Nothing beats that feeling. Knowing that I'm going to win when I die. I don't care how crappy my life gets. I know I'm going to win when I die. Because my soul is already in heaven. And I want the same for you. For some people, I know it's going to be tough. I know it is. Okay? Jesus Christ, love in heaven, has your back if you get attacked by evil. Okay? You get attacked by evil, Jesus Christ, love in heaven, has your back. We have your back. Okay? All right? My soul is in heaven with Jesus Christ. I am part of that. I am Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? So, and we want you to deliver your soul to heaven. We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. Okay? And if you get attacked by evil, we have your back. Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? What else? I hope I didn't miss anything. Yeah. What you're going to do is, as you remove your fear, you start to see the difference between the forces of love and prejudice and hate. You stop bowing and breaking the prejudice and hate through believing in yourself and never giving up to win. That's what I did. Okay? I don't bow and break the prejudice and hate. This keeps my love powerful and unbreakable. I'm actually going after Satan. Okay? And me and heaven are at war. So, me and heaven never lose. I'm in a war for heaven. Me and heaven never lose. And that's how you got to think, okay? You and heaven never lose. You're in the war for heaven. You and heaven never lose. Always believe in yourself. Never give up to win. And do what they say can't be done. Do what they say can't be done. Okay? You got Satan telling you that you can't. You can't do this and you can't do that. Oh, that's impossible. That comes from Satan. That doesn't come from heaven. Okay? That's your own fear telling you that. Your own fear tells you that you can't. You got to remove that fear. That builds courage. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can conquer evil. Okay? Because your own fear is telling you that you can't conquer evil. Okay? Your own fear tells you that. That's Satan telling you that you can't conquer evil. When you remove your fear, you believe in yourself, and you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That's going to remove the fear. And yes, you can. Yes, you can conquer evil. And yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Because the only thing keeping your soul out of heaven is Satan. Okay? You and heaven are at war. You and heaven never lose. That's it. This is a war for heaven. This is not a religion. This is a war for heaven. Satan started a war against heaven. Satan started a war against you and heaven. Okay? That's what happened. All right? You and heaven never lose against evil. Okay? That's it. You're in the war for heaven. You and heaven never lose. Okay? That's it. That's the best way I can explain that, is how I overcame evil. I overcame prejudice and hate and delivered my soul to heaven. That's what I did. I rose against prejudice and hate and put my soul back in heaven where it belongs. That's exactly what I did. I was attacked by prejudice and hate, and I was attacked by a lot of evil. And I want you to do the same. I want you to be a warrior for heaven. I want us to defend heaven together. Defend heaven together. That's what I want. I want us to be warriors and defend heaven together. That's what these videos are all about. I see the truth in real time. I see Satan. Okay? And I believe in you. I believe in you. That you can do it. Okay? I believe in you. You're awesome. I love you. I believe in you. Okay? Yes, you can. Okay? This is coming from Jesus Christ's love in heaven. We believe in you. And yes, you can. Okay? We're in a war for heaven. Okay? And we want to win. Okay? We got each other's back. We want to win. Okay? All right? We love you. Jesus Christ's love in heaven. We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. Okay? We believe in you. Okay? And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Until next week, I'll try to think of another topic. Okay? But I think I'm going to call this video The Truth About Prejudice and Hate or something. I'll try to come up with a nice fancy name for this one. Okay? So, get everybody to watch it. Start to understand the truth from heaven. Okay? All right? We love you. Goodbye.